I don't know who all is in the dating world like me. Here I sit in a car being stood up again for like the third time in the past couple of weeks. It's hard. So why? So why make plans? Why lead someone on? Why be a just don't do it. If you don't have the balls to go out with somebody, then don't make plans with them. Because it's a move. Like, be a stand-up man and don't be selfish. Don't just think of yourself. Think of somebody else for once. So I'm going to count this as a blessing that he was not the right person, because he did not show up the way he was supposed to. And he's doing me a favor. And I know that in the end, but it sucks.
Fam, why make plans? Why lead someone on? Why be a butthole? All I can say to that is, welcome to the average man's dating life. I am not saying it's good this happened to this queen. I am saying women have treated men this way far more often than men have treated women the same way. And ladies, be honest with yourselves. The bulk of you did it without giving it a second thought. Most men just took it, folded the pain of rejection inwards, adapted, and continued on with their lives. Those very few men who made videos like this queen were either ridiculed as weak or labeled incels. On top of that, ladies, I can assure all of you, a good portion of my male viewers feel zero sympathy for this post-wall queen. More than likely, the thought process is she was obviously hot in her 20s. She probably ghosted and flaked several men in her prime, and now in her 50s decline, she's broken up because one of the few HVMs she could get a date with flaked on her, probably for a younger version of her. That's like someone with a paper cut complaining about the pain to a person with a broken arm.
Who cares?
Moving on.
Hey, TikTok. I know it's been a minute since I posted a video, but I do have a PSA for the online dating men over 50, and I'm going to add over 60 because I turned 60 in November. Guys, ask me out. How's that? Ask me out. Ask me the out, okay? If I'm going to invest 2 weeks or 3 weeks of time, good morning, how are you, how's your day, call me at night, we chit-chat or whatever, let's get it to the next level, dude. We're about to be in a nursing home over here, okay? Let's step it up a little bit. Like, whatever happened to let's meet for a cup of coffee? Oh, and I'm going to give you a little twofer advice today. I am not going to help you through a masturbation session on the phone when I haven't even met you. Are you kidding me? F*** out of here with that stuff. And I'm sorry about the language. It's like I say please and thank you like a saint, but I curse like a sailor. Especially when it comes to stuff like this. Guys, step up your game. Be a grown-ass man. Suggest that we go out for a cup of coffee. It doesn't have to be anything major, but like, let's meet face to face. Let's move to the next level. So anyway, that's my advice. Step it up, guys. Okay? Peace.
Step up your game and be a grown man. Hey, Wayne, why not do something a tad bit different? And I don't know, step up your game, be a grown woman and invite the guys out? It's not illegal for her to ask a guy she likes out for a coffee, now is it?
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
Ladies, don't get me wrong. As I understand, the traditional sequence of things was that men ask you out on dates. But you all have this modern day dating market you created. Equality! Use that itch for everything you can get out of it. Regardless if you are a grand older decades post-wall queen, you have got to get with the times. Remember, ladies, dating is a competition. There are no points for second place. You are competing with younger versions of yourselves. You best throw in some strong and independent dating tactics if you want a guy to share a cup of mocha and a Danish with you.
Damn, skip me.
I mean, why self-improve, right? When you could make a video no man in his 50s asked for, giving advice they don't want, or are probably not going to listen to. And queen, if you're getting the super classy guys who want to use you as a get their rocks off phone call service, well, is it too far-fetched to think maybe there's something about you that attracts those kind of men?
Squeeze me? Oh, no, you dick.
What am I saying? 50-plus-year-old queens are perfect as they are. Go out there and slay. Moving on.
So, don't mind me in my pajamas. Anyhow, so I had a second date planned on Thursday, and I was actually really looking forward to it. Unfortunately, I had a couple of mass hiring events that were happening, in 2 different locations. And it took up a lot of time this week, a lot more than I expected. And so I just knew I had to catch up on some work. Plus I had some kid drama. It wasn't anything that I had to really be there for, but I wanted to be there emotionally for her. Anyhow, I also felt like I got ran over by a Mack truck, and I'm pretty sure that had to do with just all the stuff that was going on. I hadn't heard from him until late in the afternoon, and it just said still on for tonight. So I took a chance and I said, I'm sorry, I'll show you the text anyhow. And can we reschedule? And I got a response of, okay. I didn't hear anything else. So then I decided I better follow up and say, hey, I'm really sorry. I hope we can, blah, blah. I'll show you the text.
Ladies, the reason I picked this particular video is to point something out that many of you don't seem to understand when you decide to rejoin the dating market in your 40s/50s because you're not happy in your marriage. Now, understandably, this queen had issues which resulted in her needing to reschedule a date with a man she really wanted to go out with. I am sure many of you ladies can relate to her situation. I mean, why not? Issues happen, right? Now, this is the nutcracker of reality that's going to reduce your walnut-sized expectations down to peanut-sized truth. Your issues are not his issues. He doesn't have to give you any understanding for your difficulties regardless of how much you like him.
Emotional, damn it!
Obviously, something was said that upset this queen to the point of making a shaming video, but the reality is men in their 40s/50s are already tackling their own problems. Your lack of schedule management is not their issues, nor will they put up with it for long term.
And I want to go out with you again. I didn't hear anything, so I figured, okay, he got mad that I canceled the date, so that's fine. There's nothing I can do about it, right? And then tonight at 9:37, I get a text. Why is that so glitchy? There we go. Yeah. That last line there, I'm just thankful I didn't go out with him. That showed true colors within a split second of time. That to me is gross. Like, that's not okay. I mean, it's one thing to be upset, but to say something snide like that instead of explaining yourself or, talking to me about it, not explaining yourself, but talking to me about it. Thank you, universe. Now I know why you made me feel like crap and stress me out all week, because you didn't want that person in my life, and now I get exactly why. I don't get people. I don't get dating, I guess, apparently.
Hold up, fam. If he would have ghosted this queen, then he is labeled a bad man. Instead, he actually gave her a reason he tapped out, and she tries to shame him for that? I do agree with the part of him saying dating is more effort than work. Ladies, regardless of how you may feel about the second part of his message, he wasn't insulting, vulgar, or dishonest. This just shows how most women say they want honesty, but they can't handle it. If anything, the yuck part is her trying to shame him on social media. Regardless of how she feels about his message, why didn't she take a minute to consider the ramifications of this little humiliation attempt video? Think about it. How many potential suitors did she just lose by putting personal messages on blast like this? Hey, you know what? Don't listen to me. I'm sure this queen's Prince Charming is out there seeing these personal blast videos she's posting and thinking, oh yeah, I sure want some of that. I'm gonna sweep her off her feet.
Sweep the leg. You have a problem with that?
I'm just saying, if you enjoy this audit, click on the video in the end screen for more content. If you would like to support the channel, please follow the link in the description to donate to our beer fund, or like, subscribe, and share this video on other social media platforms. If you agree or disagree with anything about this audit, please let us know in the comments. I'm going to leave this audit right here. I'll see all of you in the next episode.